My fellow rodents and bipeds, this weekend, the world squeaks as one. 10 million of us across every continent coming together for the second great No Kings protest. The last time, we made history, we made headlines, we made the ruling class sweat through their custom-tailored trousers. And once again, the world turns to one creature, a chipmunk, the likes of which the world has never seen, to make sense of it all. Yeah! That's me. You're welcome.
Welcome, folks, to the Donald Munk second annual No Kings protest kickoff special brought to you by Democracy, Bad Decisions, and the fine people at Unpaid Intern Productions, LLC. The network's so fair, even the raccoons can't complain. Sponsored in part by Freedom Flake Cereal, the Department of Emotional Damage. And whatever's left of the truth after tax season, stay tuned, it's huge, it's historic, it's the protest special, nobody approved, and everybody's watching. Donald Munk Network Live special guests include Ivanka Munk, Chip Fishes, and the Donald Munk Orchestra. Okay, maybe we don't actually have an orchestra because we're not monetized yet, but you can help pay for that if you want to buy me a coffee. This is not financial advice, this is not political advice, this is not advice of any kind. In fact, this is basically just ranting and raving.
That's the kind of transparency you only get from a chipmunk and an unpaid production staff. If you believe the crown belongs to the people, not the wannabe king with the spray-tan scepter, get your fuzzy butt to your local protest. Meet your friends, meet your neighbors, meet that one guy who's always yelling about Wi-Fi conspiracies. We need everyone. This is our story, told by the people and one extremely photogenic chipmunk, which, let's be honest, is really the selling point here. Remember when America was a democracy, not an open mic night for aspiring dictators? Somewhere along the way, the streets paved with gold got swapped for one golden throne shaped like a toilet and the gaudiest, tackiest Oval Office since never. Since when is the White House decorated the same as Saddam Hussein's? The administration threw a parade, tanks, flyovers, fireworks, and not the fun kind, the look how much I can flex while my people can't afford insulin kind. Right after taking a $400 million bribe shaped like an airplane. What is this guy compensating for? Can you imagine being that rich and still having such a gigantic gaping hole in you that you can't plug with all the money or power or grift in the world? The Department of Justice has been turned into a revenge tour, firings, loyalty oath, and prosecutions that feel like fan fiction written by QAnon. Independent justice is gone, folks. The law now bends at the waist and says, yes, your majesty. Velveeta Voldemort doesn't even try to hide it. He sends out his royal decrees to Pam Bambi on Truth Social. See for yourselves. I'd hold them in contempt, but I think they're already full of it. I'm joined now by my daughter, Ivanka Munk, live on the streets. You know, if she were a little older, I probably wouldn't be dating her because I'm not a sick, twisted old pervert who is definitely on the Epstein list. But you get the joke anyway, right, folks? Yeah, you get it. Stay classy, democracy.
Thanks, Daddy. Things are absolutely fabulous down here at the protest. The energy is electric. The democracy is hanging by a thread. And everyone's skin looks amazing in natural light. I'm here with a raccoon who says he hasn't slept in 3 days because he's too angry at capitalism. Inspired. Sir, what inspired you to join today's protest?
Rampant corruption, collapsing democracy, and the fact that my rent is 130% of my income.
Wow, so empowering. Back to you, Daddy.
That's my girl, reporting live from the end times with perfect contour. They call it law and order, but it looks a lot like law and disorder for anyone who disagrees. The balance of power has been upended. The scales of justice are now a seesaw in a billionaire's backyard. Democracy is supposed to be messy. It's not supposed to be muzzled. You've got the FCC chairman threatening the media like he's freaking Littlefinger with a worse haircut. Send him out the moon door.
That was really cool, guys. You guys are super cool for that. Wow.
It's funny how so many folks on the right are jumping up and down and cheering while this happens as if it's going to stop right in the middle. That isn't how this works. Fashionism comes for everyone. Ultimately, it's not like we don't have historical examples to look at. These aren't statistics, they're stories. Journalists shot with rubber bullets, veterans beaten for holding flags, immigrants detained in vans marked property of freedom. When the people are silenced, the silence becomes policy. And they're worried about this weekend, folks. Sean Duffy is out here screaming about Antifa planning the No Kings protests. A non-existent organization. No headquarters, no membership, no mailing list. Antifa just means anti. F word and not the fun one. It's a belief. It is not an organization. They keep blaming an idea. It just goes to show how unfamiliar they are with actual ideas. That's because you need to be capable of actual thinking to come across ideas. So this weekend, get out there, march, laugh, sing, hold a sign, hold a friend's hand, and remember, freedom isn't inherited, it's rehearsed. Every chant, every march, every moment is practice for the world we want to live in. And if you see me, say hi, I'll be the chipmunk in the flak vest and Prada sunglasses. The voice of reason, the face of revolution, and as always, the most humble mammal on the internet, Munk out.